In ancient times, there was a king with a giant form named Prabhu Baka. Prabhu Baka was a king who was famous for his greedy nature and his enjoyment of blackmailing his people. Prabhu Baka only liked to think about himself without looking at whether his people were prosperous or not. Prabhu Baka also had a paddy who was very loyal to him. This paddy always followed him and obeyed his wishes. The paddy's name is Paddy Gopala. He is not yet satisfied with the wealth he has now. Prabhu Baka with his troops and Paddy Gopala suddenly attacked the Pengang kingdom. The son of the Pengang kingdom, Bandung Bondowoso, was furious when he found out that his kingdom had been attacked. Bandung Bondowoso also prepared a strong army ready to lead. While fighting, Bandung Bondowoso met Prabhu Baka. The two of them dueled very fiercely. Finally, Bandung Bondowoso succeeded in killing Prabhu Baka. Prabhu Baka's troops immediately left the battlefield when they found out that their king had died. When Bandung Bondowoso managed to enter Prabhu Baka's palace, he was surprised because he saw a very beautiful girl. It turned out that the girl was Roro Jongrang, the daughter of Prabhu Baka. Bandung Bondowoso really didn't expect that Prabhu Baka, who was in the form of a giant, had such a beautiful daughter. Without taking long, Bandung Bondowoso fell in love with Roro Jongrang. Bandung Bondowoso can't stop thinking about Roro Jongrang's beauty. In fact, he couldn't sleep because he really wanted to propose to Roro Jongrang. The next day, Bandung Bondowoso also dared to ask Roro Jongrang to marry him. Roro Jongrang was very surprised when he was asked to marry Bandung Bondowoso. In fact, he felt very afraid of Bandung Bondowoso because this man had killed her father. Roro Jongrang also thought of an idea so that Bandung Bondowoso could not marry her. "I will marry you if you can fulfill my two conditions," said Roro Jongrang. Of course Bandung Bondowoso was very happy to hear that. He will comply with whatever conditions Roro Jongrang will give him. "I want you to build me a well and 1,000 temples in one night." Bandung Bondowoso immediately agreed to Roro Jongrang's wish. "I want you to build me a well and 1,000 temples in one night." Bandung Bondowoso immediately agreed to Roro Jongrang's wish. Without wasting time, Bandung Bondowoso immediately dug into the ground to make a well. In a short time, a well with a strong water flow was ready. Seeing that, Roro Jongrang started to get nervous. He had to think about how Bandung Bondowoso would fail in this mission. Bandung Bondowoso immediately carried out the second requirement, building 1,000 temples. Bandung Bondowoso knew he wouldn't be able to finish this in just one night. Finally, he asked for help from spirits to help him build the temple. Thousands of Roro Jongrang was very anxious. He saw 999 temples standing tall. Finally, he woke up all the women in his country to help him pound the mortar. Bandung Bondowoso was very angry and annoyed because he had been tricked by Roro Jongrang. Bandung Bondowoso couldn't hold back his anger. With emotions that could no longer be contained, Bandung Bondowoso cursed Roro Jongrang into a stone and put him in the temple. Finally, the total number of temples that Roro Jongrang requested was 1,000. After Roro Jongrang became a stone and was in the temple, Bandung Bondowoso regretted his actions. However, what can I do?